Okay, I haven't really gotten anything done on the Jeep this week, but some stuff did come in that I wanted to talk about. One of the things I was looking for, especially since I found these great little cases of grenades at Zukhov's attic, I've been looking at grenades. And now, we all know the standard G.I. Joe plastic grenades. They're, I mean, they do the job if you need them. They've got a representation of a pull ring and a spoon, but they're not very detailed and they're not very accurate, and I'm not sure they're even entirely the right shape. So I was looking around for something good, and I still got one more brand on the way to compare. But I found these on eBay, and they're $2.95 for two of them. So I went ahead and bought 5 pairs or 10 grenades, and they're nicely detailed. They've got the pull ring, and there's actually a pin in there. They've actually got a pin running through the spoon. So I think these are going to work just fine. You can see right here that they look pretty good on his belt. And like I said, they're really well detailed, you know. So if anybody wants to get any of this stuff for your own projects, just let me know in the comments, and I'll get you a link to wherever I picked this stuff up. So now we're set for grenades, and I might even take the G.I. Joe grenades and actually fill one of these cases for grenades. I got to check the internet, see if I can find some photos of how they were actually packed, but that might be cool. And then the other thing that came in was rope. Now, you guys that have been with me for a while, you've heard me talk about this place before, the Siren Ship Model Company. They make like the best scale rope that I've found yet. And I had a bunch of it, but I was running low, and the stuff I had before was mostly smaller sizes for the 1/16 scale projects. But these are bigger. I got 3 different sizes and 2 different colors, and I got them in 55 thousandths of an inch diameter, as well as 65 thou and 80 thou. Now, 80 thou in 1/6 scale would be 480 thou, or just under half an inch. So this would be half-inch rope in 1/6 scale. And this is really, really finely made rope. It looks so real. It's just amazing. But that's the 80 thou or 2 millimeter diameter rope. Now, this is probably a 480. I don't know. I know from my tree trimming days that 5/8 of an inch diameter is a very, very common size rope in the logging industry. So he's got a rope that are 90 thou, and that might be closer. I'll have to see, but I'm going to contact him and see if he'll do some scale 3/4 inch rope, which would be 1/8 of an inch diameter, and that would be 3/4 inch in 1/6 scale. And for that I would use for like coils and, you know, just rope hanging around, because if you're fans of the Boondock Saints, you know how important rope can be. I mean, old Charlie Bronson, he always got rope, and he always ends up using it for something. So anyway, that's what we got this week, just grenades and rope. But this rope is going to be great for tying everything to the SAS Jeep, because you know there's going to be all kind of stuff tied down on that. Hopefully by next week some of the other stuff will arrive. We're looking at all the stuff they've got to take with them on one of these patrols. I've even got like a cook pot and a teapot and a couple of teacups, and just all that kind of stuff is still coming. And once I get a little further along on the Jeep and get it back on its chassis, which will be as soon as I get the rims painted and weathered and all put back together, then I'll start looking at how to place all the stowage and where it's going to go and how we're going to tie it down. And we're going to pretty much hook these guys up with everything they would need for a long-range patrol. So we're still plodding along, and as we get more progress, we'll let you know. So we'll see you next time.